everyone, today we are making 3 summer desserts that are no bake, which means no heating up the kitchen. It's in the slow cooker. They are all dump and go, so it really doesn't get any easier than this. So we will be making Slow Cooker Peach Cobbler, Slow Cooker S'mores Brownies, and Slow Cooker Key Lime Cake. So let's get started. Okay, so let's make my Slow Cooker Peach Cobbler. I am all about fruit cobblers and crisps. I love bringing this to parties and get-togethers because it stays nice and warm in the slow cooker without heating up the kitchen, and it is beautifully paired with vanilla ice cream on the side. Oh, perfect. So we're gonna start with the peach cobbler. I have 1 can, a 29-ounce can of sliced peaches in juice, and we're just gonna pour everything, including the juice, into the slow cooker. And then I have a tablespoon of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And we just want to stir that to combine. And then I have 1 box of yellow cake mix, and we're just going to sprinkle that all over the top. So then I have a half a cup of butter, or 1 stick cubed, and we're just going to place that all over the top. And then we're going to cook this on high for about 2 to 3 hours, or until it's nice and golden brown and bubbling. This dessert is so rich and sweet and satisfying. The peaches caramelize and you get that perfect golden brown cake on top, served with some ice cream on the side. It is perfection. And you can definitely use a lot of different fruits in this same recipe. So today we are going to make my Slow Cooker S'mores Brownies. 1 box of brownie mix that I just made according to package directions, and I have a large piece of parchment paper in the bottom of the slow cooker, and we're just going to pour that batter all into the bottom and smooth it out so it's even. So then we just want to cook that on low for about 2.5 to 3 hours, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. And then I have the Hershey bars that I'm breaking into pieces, and I'm just going to place that all on top of the cooked brownies and replace the lid on low for just a few minutes, or until they start to melt. And then I'm going to top that with the mini marshmallows, and again cover it and give it a few minutes until they get a little bit melty. And then I'm going to sprinkle some crushed graham crackers on top. And then we just want to use the parchment paper to lift the brownies out and let them cool on a wire rack. This recipe makes the most fudgy brownies, and it doesn't get much more summery than s'mores. So it's the perfect combo. You get those melted marshmallows and the ooey gooey melted chocolate. It is just phenomenal, and I think I'm going to make them again really soon because watching this is making me crave them. So now moving on to the slow cooker key lime cake, I have a box of yellow cake mix, and to that I am going to add in 2 eggs, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and 1 cup of lime yogurt. And then I also have 2 limes that I am going to zest. And then we're going to put in about a tablespoon of the lime juice as well and give that a good mix. So then again, I just have my slow cooker lined with a piece of parchment paper, and we're going to put that batter all in the bottom. And then we're just going to cook this on high for about 1.5 to 2 hours, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. And then we just want to lift it out using the parchment paper and allow it to cool on a wire rack. The glaze. I have 1 cup of powdered sugar that I'm just sifting so that it is lump free. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of lime juice, a tablespoon of milk, some more lime zest. Still too thick, you can add in a little bit more lime juice and a little bit more milk. And then we are just going to glaze the top of the cake. We love a good key lime pie, and this cake is just so light and refreshing and great for those super hot summer nights where you don't want anything too rich. Of an angel food cake, just really light and fluffy. And there you have it, 3 summer slow cooker desserts. I really hope you enjoyed coming along and making them with me. Slow cooker desserts are so much fun because they're not only great to just make at home for your loved ones, but you can bring them to parties and get-togethers, having to heat up the kitchen in the process. If you give any of these recipes a try, please leave me a comment